Hey, what's up, guys? We're back, and it's part 10. Ooh, very exciting. So, I'm gonna get to launch this channel soon because I'm getting 10 videos ready all at once so I can launch the channel with a little bit of content. And if people like it and subscribe, I will just keep making videos, probably every day or every 2 days. So, if people seem to support the channel and like it, or at least if I'm getting some views, I'll just keep making stuff. Okay, for part 10 here, this video might be a little bit longer. I think we're going to make a bird feeder. Okay, let's go to Create, 3D Design. If you're brand new to Tinkercad, go back and watch the first couple episodes. You'll learn some of the basics that we're going to be doing. This is geared toward beginners. This is a beginner tutorial, but I won't be explaining every single movement that I do. Okay, I think we're going to make a bird feeder. I kind of want a bird feeder that you fill with sunflower seeds. So like the black oil sunflower. So I kind of have an idea in my head, and we'll just kind of make it up as we go, and we'll see how good it works. So let's start with the cylinder, and we'll crank the sides all the way up to 64 so it's smoother around the edge. We're going to make this big. Let's pick a kind of a round number though. So you could select this, any one of these corners, and see it leaves the numbers on the screen here. Ooh, so we'll just do 100 by 100, which is about 4 inches. So that's not as big as we want. Let's see, 4 inches. Okay, that's too small. I think 6 inches. Let's do 150. Yeah, let's do 150. Ooh, jeez. Okay, that's fatty. And we're going to want it kind of tall. Okay, so basically I'm just making the shape, the structure of the seed compartment where I'm going to fill the seeds. Honestly, a little bit taller. Okay, now let's turn this into a hollow tube. So let's just duplicate it. There. Now there's two, but they leave them stacked on top of each other. So just make one into a hole, basically. So if you just click off and back on, it'll select one of them. And let's make it into a hole. This is how you cut things out with these transparent selection. So let's make this one smaller here. This will be easier to visualize. So if this one's 150, I want, let's see, the sidewalls would be kind of nice if they were, well, we could probably do 3 millimeters would be okay. So we want 3 millimeters on each side. So that means we need to make this 6 millimeters smaller in these two directions. So 142, 142. Wow, my math is awesome. 144. Sorry, it's 5:37 a.m. Is that a good excuse for being bad at math? Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to cut this out as a full, I'm literally just going to cut this out as a tube of Rooney. So let's align it. So, I guess I should explain a couple things. So see, you can drag with holding the left mouse button to select things. So look, I'm selecting all the items that are inside the square are getting selected. So see, we have two items, the cutout and the outside. And we can group them together right here. And it'll cut this whole middle out, see? Okay, we have a tube. So that's good. That's one of our parts. Let's go ahead and I think right away we should add the slots in it. So I'm going to cut a whole bunch of slots in it that the birds can pick the sunflower seeds out of. So what I was thinking is, this is going good so far. Let's do this, and let's grab a triangle also, and I'll show you why. I'll explain why I grabbed the triangle shortly. So let's stack the triangle on top of this. Okay, oops, why don't I just use the align feature? That would make more sense. Okay, let's select both. Another way you can select items is if you multiple items is hold down shift. So see, I can select and deselect items, so that's nice. So see, I have the two items selected, and we'll hit the align tool, and we'll line them up by hitting these two excess, these kind of middle ones. And once they're grayed out, then you know they're aligned. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. I just want this kind of nicer. There we go, that's beautiful. Okay, let's group these together quick. Okay, so I selected both of them, and I'm going to group them together. That makes it into a single object. Okay. So we want to cut slots, but we only want the slots to be, I think I kind of guesstimated. I think I want them to be a gap of 4 wide. Since it doesn't matter how wide it is this way, because see, we're just using this as a cut tool. So see, eventually we'll do this and cut slots in there for the seeds. The birds like to kind of pick them out of there. I think 4 is going to be good. I think the birds will be able to get them out, but I don't think they'll have any. They won't just fall out very easily. So, okay. So what we're going to do? Let's make this a little taller. That's fine. And let's center it on this axis. So let's hit center and see right here. There. So now we have one placed perfectly. Oh, I just had an idea that'll speed up time. Speed up our process. I want to cut a whole bunch of these slots all the way around it. And I should just be able to, we could just go like this. Yeah. Look, we could stretch that all the way through. And look, we're cutting a slot on the other side at the same time. Okay, and I just realized I gotta raise it up a little. Because see, we don't want it cut all the way to the bottom here, or it'll be really weak down there. There, I think I just went up 5. If you want to raise something, up or down, hold control, and then use the arrow keys. See? Otherwise, if you just want to move stuff around the other directions, just use the arrow keys. Okay. So the reason I put the triangle on the top was so, look, if it was just flat right here, then the printer would need supports. It wouldn't be able to print that flat overhang. So whenever, if you can just use, you could use triangles like this. It wouldn't have had to be so sharp, but if you use angles like this, then you don't have to use supports. And I try not to use supports. So that's why we did the triangle on the top. So that'll be fine. Okay, so let's cut a whole bunch of these. Let's turn this to a hole. And what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate. And then we're going to spin this a little bit. Let's see, we want a lot of these holes. I wish I could see a little better. Is that going to be too close together? We don't want to make a really weak. Okay, that's going to be a little too weak, I think. Okay. Let's go back. and back again. Okay. I'm starting over. I'm grabbing. Okay, I'm duplicating. Oh, is this it? Oh yeah. Okay, let's kind of visualize there. That's about the gap I want, I think. Yeah. Now watch. What's so cool is with the duplicate button, not only will it duplicate your object, it'll duplicate the motion that you just made. So see, we moved this over like, 4 centimeters or 4 millimeters, it looks like. I mean, we rotated it. And now watch. When you hit the duplicate button again, it remembers that motion. So look at how easy it is. It just saved us so much time. I hope my computer doesn't crash because the more objects you make, the more the program has to process. Wow, it actually fit perfect. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. We are so cool. Okay, isn't this cool? Okay, why am I so excited? Okay, let's group them together. This just looks cool. Yeah, this is a part for a nuclear engine I'm designing for the Mars mission. Or wait, no, it's a bird feeder. Group. Boop. Oh, wow. I thought it was going to take longer than that. Yeah, look at how cool this is. Yeah, this is going to work perfect. The birds can pick. Birds love to use their beaks to pry and to pick things out. So this is actually fantastic so far. And this is just one little part. So we're going to move that off to the side. Well, let's use it to visualize something quick. I kind of want to do, let's see, let's find a shape that we like. Should we use a cone? Yes. Okay. I kind of want to do, uh-oh, I already screwed up the cone. Okay, let's make this cone smoother by cranking this number up sides. And we can center an object that we're working on by hitting F. See how it zoomed in and centered it? Now you can use the scroll wheel on the mouse. I'm sure you've probably figured that out by now. So let's do something. Let's make this bigger. So hold down Shift and it will uniformly make your object bigger. If you don't hold Shift, then it can get all weird like this, see? Which is nice for some stuff. There, now I screwed it up. Okay, so hold Shift. Let's make it really big. And we're going to have to zoom out. I can't see. Where's the top rotate thing? Geez, way up here? Okay, let's flip it over. Don't worry, I'll explain what I'm doing once I know what I'm doing. I want to make a tray on the bottom for the birdies. So, yeah, that they can sit on with a little perch, and then a tray will kind of help catch all the seeds they drop because they're so dang messy. Yeah, that will be a good idea. Okay, so what we're going to do... Yeah, this is going to be good. Let's bring it up a little bit more. We don't have to center it yet because we're not attaching it to this piece yet. I'm just visualizing how tall we want this up. I think that's pretty good. It might have to be a little bit bigger, actually. Because we want them to be comfortable if they perch right here. We want them to easily be able to lean forward to get the seeds. Okay, let me think. I like that. Was that an intelligent response? I like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let's get rid of this before, that thing's perfect. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's grab this. Oh, yeah, we're going to grab, when I want to snip something off, let's cut this off right at the grid here. So let's see how the whole bottom's sticking under. We want to cut that all off. So let's just make this big, and then, like I've shown in my other videos, instead of stretching up this cutout transparent block, just pull it down. And there we go. And it'll cut it off perfectly right at the grid. So now we can select both and group. Okay. Now, remember how we cut out the center of this cylinder? We can just quickly do that with this. So instead of 2140, let's do, let me think. We want to make the cutout smaller. So do we want it 3? Okay, so 235. Sure. Let's try that. Oops. 235. So I'm making the cutout one smaller. And I'm going to align the two. And I also have to raise the cutout up, because otherwise it'll cut all the way through. 1, 2, 3. So I think I did 3 millimeters all around. So I raised it up by 3. Grouped together. Bam! Look at how fast we made a tray. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Okay, let's grab this and just set it in here. Okay. Obviously we can change the colors here. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I really like that. And then what we'll do, is that too thick? Are we wasting? No, because this is pretty thick. Okay, that's good. And one thing I thought of, I think we should have it mound up like a little cone in the middle, so the seeds, you know, when it gets low, that they won't be able to reach in and get the seeds, because they can only grab the seeds that are touching the edge. So if we put a cone in the middle, the seeds will fall out to the edge. Yeah, we are smart. We don't need some kind of super crazy cone. And we don't want to waste a ton of filament. That's another thing to consider. Whoops, I wasn't holding shift, so it was a weird shape. Is this a bad idea? Well, let me just align it, and let's set the other thing on there, and we'll visualize. Okay, let's set this on here. I mean, that is nice. It's going to waste some filament, though. It looks like it wouldn't have had to be so big. So let's make it a little smaller. I guess if it's smaller, it won't waste so much filament. I guess we can make it hollow. That would save filament. A little smaller. Let's make it a little smaller. I think we're going to go for it. Let's align everything and see how good it fits here. Ooh, that's nice. We're going to have to go for it. We could make it hollow, though, quick. That won't hurt nothing. Okay, so let's duplicate. Make one of them a hole. And let's just move it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to go for it. I moved the hole down 5. And now I'm going to group. So now this piece should be hollow. ha 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 ha, we did it. And wow, yeah, that's actually fine. So let's put it back in the center. Oh, we are good at this. There, I like that. It'll be worth it, the filament. So let's make a rounded, so this won't be very comfortable for their little feeties. So let's make a little rounded perch for them on the sides here. So we want it smooth, so we pick as many sides as we can here. Okay, let's make this about the right size. Look at that perch. Is this for eagle feet? See? That is stupid. Okay, still too big. 0.5. Yeah, this tube setting is what makes it smaller. That's still too big. 0.25. That might work. Okay, let's bring this up and see if it's. We got to line it up. It looks like we got to make it a little bigger. Hold shift. Hey. Okay, let's line it up with this and see if we have to change the size. This will be a good little perch. Okay, is it touching? Wow, I think we just nailed it, like quick. That's good for the video. So it's not 2 hours. Look, everything's a different color. We can change that, of course. You could just change the color up here. Blue. What color should we choose? Blue. What? I thought I selected this. I guess I didn't. There we go. Does that look cooler? Okay, you know what? This part's almost done, but one thing we should think about is if it rains, we don't want water sitting in here. So let's make a couple little drain holes. Yeah. Let's make a couple little drain holes. Let's just do, I'm going to do 2 millimeters by 2 millimeters. See, we can make little cutouts like little drain holes. So let's move this over here. Yeah, we want it. We don't want the seeds to stay wet very long if it rains. Then they'll start sprouting, and then this will be a planter, not a bird feeder. Okay. So let's align this hole with something, with this big part here. Jeez, I could barely see it there. Okay. Oops. If you need to scroll like across the screen, watch. Like if you hold down shift and hold down right mouse button, see, you can move the whole screen over like this. Otherwise, if you're not holding shift, the same thing would rotate holding the right mouse button. So I actually didn't know that for a long time when I first started Tinkercad. Oops. So what I'm actually going to do is kind of eyeball center that right there and click off of it, back on it. I'm going to duplicate and move one over here. Let's eyeball center. It's already good. Okay. And now I'm going to select both of them. Hold down shift, select. So see, I selected both. Now duplicate and rotate. Yeah, this will be fine. I kind of want a bunch of little holes so it drains nice. There, look at how easy that is. Ooh. And look, now we can finally group the whole thing like it's a finished object. So let's just select everything and group. Yeah, look it, we are awesome. Okay, So see, we have our bottom tray. Dude, we're flying along. Oh, kind of. I guess it's been 25 minutes. Okay. This is pretty sweet, guys. If we wanted, we could... Oh, yeah, maybe we should. I said this one's going to be a little longer because it's the 10th episode. Let's do a little filament saving move. So let's actually... We're going to ungroup this. So I'm going to hit ungroup. So see, you can go back. So now it's taken apart again. So let's cut some of this side out. This side doesn't have to be so solid, and it'll save us a lot of filament. So let's make this thing bigger. Or do we want a triangle? Oh, here. I'm just going to kind of stretch this into a shape that I like. And I'm raising it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be fine. This actually will probably look cool too. Actually, I know it's going to look cool. Okay, so let's align this object with this big part. So see right here. Boop. Okay, now let's pull it. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, let's stretch it across. I think like we did when we were cutting the slots for the seeds. Okay, and then we'll turn it into a hole. And then what we're going to do is duplicate and rotate. Yeah, I like that. That should, and then watch, duplicate again, and it'll just keep copying that motion. Wow, we are awesome. Okay, now in this case though, we only want to select, we don't want it to cut this part, because look, it would cut the crap out of this. And we don't want it to cut some of our other stuff. We just want it to cut this outer wall, like this main dish. Here, let's click off everything. There, we have that selected. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to have to, oops. I'm going to have to manually select all these, I think, so I don't select something I don't want. Why are the rest of these already selected? Uh-oh. Let's just try it. Group. Oh, yes. Oh, it looks fantastic. And see, the reason we did arches is so we don't have to use supports. See, whenever you use triangles or arches, so far we don't need any supports. And most of my designs you don't. Now let's group this whole thing again so it cuts these holes again. Group. Yay! Dude, I think this is going to be a good 10th episode. I think this is really turning out to be a good model. It's only been 28 minutes. Speed run Tinkercad. Absolutely fantastic. So the bottom's done. The tube is done. We literally just need to do, well, I guess we could attach these now. Let's do it. So first let's line them up. Boop, and boop, and boop. Okay, we got our cone in there. The birds can sit on this edge. It looks awesome. And group. My brain just like stopped. Where's my coffee? Can I drink a coffee, or are you guys going to yell at me? Wow, I'm really liking this. Oh, I hope we do a good job on the lid. Let's keep the momentum going. Okay, we need lid edge. What are we going to do for a lid? Okay, I guess let's just start doing something. Visualizing. So I guess let's just start with a disk. Sure. So let's just start with a big old disk here. 5 millimeters. Here, we got to make it more round. There we go. Let's just start with something. That'll be easier to make something work. Okay, we need a lid on here. We also need a hanger though, so let's make this kind of fit here. I don't want it to overhang this way because we would need supports to support it. So let's kind of fit it. Let's kind of fit it right on there. Is that what? Did I just manually fit that right on there? Wow. Okay. See, it was the drink of coffee that did the trick. Okay. Okay, so that's capped off. And we should have a hanger that comes over, or okay. What should we do? We got to be able to open this to put the seeds in, but we also have to be able to hang it. So what if we leave this attached, and then we cut another hole in here to add the seeds? Will that work? Yeah, why wouldn't it? Okay, so let's make a lid that we can pop off of there. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of something quick. On the spot. So you know what we're going to do? Let's just figure out about what size we want this hole. It kind of helps to have a kind of a big hole to pour stuff in, like, or to pour the seeds in. I think it'll be helpful. Let's make it a little smaller. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I'd say that's a good size. Is that an even number? Let's just do 120 by 120. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to build the cap. Let's just build the cap down here. And then we'll put it on. Wow, I'm smart. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just do stuff. Okay, we'll make it, the cap will make it 5. We want a part that sticks down in, so watch this. I'm just going to duplicate it and make one of these smaller. Whoa. There we go. So one's a lot smaller. Let's stretch it down. Align. So see, we're working on 2 of them here. So there, look. So see, now this sticks down. That's good. And then let's make, I'm just going to kind of cruise here. Let's make a nice little thumb handle to pull it off. Does that make sense? Let's see. So here, let's bring it up here so we can see. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Okay. Yeah. See, we should make like a thumb. You know, like a little handle to grab so we can pop the lid off. And it doesn't have to be this wide because that would be wasteful. Let's do 6. Oh, then we're going to have to... actually, let's do 8. Because I think... Actually, you know what? I got a little idea. To make it even easier to grab, let's do something real quick. I'm going to make little dents in the side. Like a true engineer. That don't make sense. Yeah, look at this. So we're going to make 2 thumb indents so it's easier to grab. Haha, yeah, I like this. Okay, so just duplicate. Let's put one on the other side. We're not even aligning it, I'm just eyeballing it. Let's do the same on the other side. Is that what it looks like on the other side? No. Like this? Let's do smaller motion here. Okay, thumb dent there. Thumb dent there. That's why this one has to go over. I'm just eyeballing this. Okay, let's see if the thumb dents worked. Boop and group. Ha 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 ha, yeah. Okay, let's make it that dark blue. See, we can kind of cruise. There, so we have a little grabber handle. This part also would be very wasteful. Oh, but we're going to just print this separately. Okay, never mind. We have to leave this like this. Okay, that's fine. Do we want to make this a little... we better just leave that. Okay, dark blue. Okay, now we have our lid. It looks great. Okay, so let's combine. Okay, look, now it's a object. But we want to cut... We got to cut a hole in here. Here, I'm going to uncombine. Because let's grab this. Let's make a copy of this. Because we want a hole cut in there this big. So let's grab one of them. Oh, geez, I'm moving really slow here. 0.1. Okay. All right, we'll grab one of them. Now we can regroup these. Okay, now we got one of these. Let's turn it to a hole. And you know what? Let's make this. We got to make it a tiny bit bigger. Should we make it 1 millimeter bigger or a half a millimeter? Let's make it 1 millimeter bigger. So 101, because we want the cutout to be slightly bigger than our lid. It should be fine. That's why we print and test everything, though. I could tell you then if you guys should make the cutout a little different size. Okay, align. There we go, group. So there, we got our hole cut. So, hello, kitty. There's a cat on me. Okay, should we visualize our cap? Make sure it works. Oh, of course it's going to work. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oops, I did just realize something, though. Oh, darn it. Dang it. I just realized I'm going to need supports when I'm printing this, because if this part's sitting flat, this is an overhang. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because see, we're going to print this separately. Drop. Boop. You can hit D to drop an item. See how it dropped it down to the point, to the grid? But see, to print this, see how these overhangs? The printer can't do this. It's going to need support. And we can't flip it upside down because this is in the way. Oh, that won't work anyway. We could flip it up on edge, but that won't work either. Okay, that's fine. I can print that part with supports. Okay, we are getting close. Let's put this back up here so we can keep visualizing. Okay, let's move this whole thing in the center. Wow, 41 minutes and we just made an invention. It looks really nice. So what I was thinking, we need a handle. Do we, like, I could make a big arch right here to hang it, but then it'll be in the way. It'll be in the way when you're trying to fill it. So you know what we're going to do? I don't. Let's just start doing stuff again. I think we're going to... Oh gosh, we're going... Okay, let's get crazy here. Let's get our little cone out here. That's not a cone. What am I thinking? Cylinder. Okay, let's get one up here. Hey, this is working so far. Just grabbing stuff and do stuff. And we'll figure it out as we go. So let's align it with this. I think what we're going to do is make a handle that can actually flop down and get out of the way. So it's going to be a little harder than I thought, but so let's make a little attachment point for the handle. Okay, let's go down. I'll try to do this fast as I can. I like that. We're going to stick with it. So you'll see what I'm doing in just a minute here. Let's put another one. Okay. Perfect-ish. Perfect-ish. Let's see. Is this one lined up better than the other one? Should we have them slightly in like that? That might be better. This one's already slightly in. We've got to move it a tiny bit. Okay, that's close enough. That's about the same. Okay, so, and now let's make a handle. How should we make a handle? Come on, guys, help me out. Let's just start doing stuff again. So let's grab a half circle and bring it up here. Wow, we're moving slow again. 1 millimeter movements. We are doing stuff. Okay, we can keep this build in under an hour. I know we can. I'll do a little edit. Well, actually, I don't really have to edit much out on this one so far. I think we're doing a really good job. Okay, visualizing how we can make this function. Okay, let's make it a little bigger. Whoa, what just happened? What the? Why did it do that? Oh my goodness, I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's make this smaller. Don't worry, you'll get the gist of it in a second here. I'm just trying to get this about the size that I want. Okay, this might work. So, what I'm actually going to do is, that's a little too fatty. Um, okay, let's turn this in. Let's actually hit the duplicate button. And then we're going to turn one of these into a hole. And I'm just going to visual. So see, we're going to cut like a crescent shape out of this shape. Does that make sense? So let's see what I'm saying. I'm going to cut there like that. Is that kind of even? We should have this out of the way now for a second. There. Yeah, that is even. Let's just do it. We got to make something happen. Group. So see, we cut a crescent shape, and now we can make it more like a handle. So let's make it short, and let's bring it up. Oh, what? What's happening? Oh, that's how long it was? Whoa! Now you guys will see what I was dinking around with this whole time. See? Handle. I just struggled to get to the point. So, does this fit? It's supposed to fit. Okay. Okay, so we got a handle. It probably doesn't have to be quite so chunky. Should we just make it 6? Oops. Come on, 6. Okay. And it looks like for these to fit good, it looks like it's going to have to be notched out a little. You get what I'm saying? Like little flat spots right here. So let's do that. Let's raise this up. And let's just grab one of these. Duplicate. We'll turn it into a hole, see? And let's just cut. Here, let's make these a little bigger. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, see, it took me a while to get to the point, but so see, let's use this to cut a little flat spot. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so let's click off of it and back on and duplicate it. And oh gosh, that's moving slow. If you hold shift while you're moving it, it'll move it faster. Another trick. So let's get this one lined up right at the corner. See, I'm looking at this corner. I think that's what I did on the other side. Now we should check because I'm going to second guess myself. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay, let's select these 3 items and group. There, see? We are awesome. Okay. That is really slow. So now we need them to be able to attach here, but separately. Get what I'm saying? So you know what we're going to do? Let's grab a cylinder. Let's... we got to be able to move it a little faster. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm at 50 minutes. We got less than 10 minutes. Oh, we're almost done though. Okay, let's tip this on its side. Make it solid. Okay, so what we're doing is we're bringing a cylinder in. We need it a lot smaller. You guys, anybody know what I'm doing? I don't. Yeah. You know what's funny is actually I'm gonna align it with this. Okay. You guys see what I'm doing yet? I wish... it's hard for me to look under because it's so high up in the air. Well, here, how thick is... oh, it'd be so much easier if I was doing this on the ground here. Let's quick move this to the ground. Drop. No time to waste though, jeez. Okay, now I can do it faster. Okay, so how tall is this? 8. So let's make this... this is going to be our little connection joint. Is this 8 tall also? Yes, it is 8 tall. But it sticks up. Oh, and it sticks under too. Not good. Hit the D button to drop that. Okay, let's make this a little smaller. Oh, I see. Wait. How tall is this? 6. That's the problem. Let's... yeah, let's make this 6. There we go. That's what I wanted to do the whole time. Okay, so we're making a little peg. A little pegaroonie that will stick into a hole that we're going to make. So let's... duplicate. Quick, go. Okay. We want to stick that in. How far do we want it in? Okay, that's the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's move the other one in that same amount. I did 1 millimeter in, which is 10 clicks because I have it at 0.1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now let's see how these are 6. Okay, so let's... oh, we're almost done. We have 5 minutes to finish. 5 minutes, guys. Okay, let's combine these. And raise it up. Oh gosh, that's way too slow. 0.1. Boink. Wow, did you see how fast that was? Oh god. Okay, let's get everything back over here. There we go. Okay, let's get this lined up because see what we're... You get what I'm saying here? We got to cut some holes in. Yeah, is everything floating good? Okay. Let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's do 0.1 movement. So see, we're going to have a little hole cut into here, and then this handle will snap into place, and it'll be a moving handle. Well, I just realized we should have this cut off, this end part, because when it swings down, it might hit this. Okay, we'll do that at the end. Okay, so we have to cut these holes. How should we do that? Okay, we got 4 minutes. Okay, let's duplicate this. Turn it to a hole. And what we're going to do is we're making the whole thing a tiny bit bigger. Is that going to work? Because that just made these holes a little bigger. I don't know if I like that. Delete. I don't like that idea. Okay, let's ungroup this. Okay, then we can click on, yeah, let's click on this, duplicate it, turn it to a hole, and make it a little bit bigger, like one little step. Okay, and probably even go a little bigger. We're just trying to cut a hole that's a little bit bigger than our thing. There. That should be fine. So let's just do it. Group. There. So there's actually, yeah, see, there's a hole cut that this will fit in. That's what we want. Let's quick do the other side. Duplicate. Hole. Make it a little bigger. And then line it up. Okay, will it fit? Yep. And select this so it cuts it. Group. There. So see, there's a hole. There's this very small hole for that to click in. Okay, we have to chop this off right here. So let's grab, we got less than 2 minutes. Oops, okay. Let's put this here and raise it up. Oh gosh, come on. Put one. Okay, we got 1:30. Okay, we're gonna chop this off like that. Pull it across. Yeah, because I don't want that little end to hit nothing. Okay, go faster. Okay. And let's select these to change the color. Done. This handle should be able to tip and spin. And we did it, guys! With 45 seconds left. Check out our finished design. Oh my goodness. Isn't this fantastic? I hope we got to print it. This is going to be kind of big. So this was more of an epic build for the 10th episode, part 10. So I think this is awesome. So we will print this handle. Let's see. Is it all? Oops. We got to group it together. So we did. Well, actually, it's not even. We got 15 more seconds. But we did finish the model. So I'm just showing you that we're going to print this handle separately. So I'm just going to move the handle down to the work plane. So we do have to group these together. There we go. Yep, 1 hour exactly. Okay, let me just drop it down. There's our handle. We're going to print that on the ground. Hit D to drop it. Done. There we go, guys. Okay. Oh, and this lid we got to print separate too, so we can drop that. Drop. And let's see what else I'm going to have to... This is an overhang too. I'll figure that out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and print this out, and we'll get right back to you guys. Wow, look at this, guys. It's done. It took 2 days to print. And I'm sure you'll notice right away that I made a quick change. When I was going to slice it, for one thing, look at how big this thing is. When I was going to slice it, I realized these little skinny beams going all the way up, that would probably be a bad idea. They're not going to be stable. They're going to move around. So what I did is I made these rings. It only took me a minute because I just copied this whole piece and slid it down. Slid a copy of it down, and then I hit duplicate again, and it went right here. And then I just snipped it off on the bottom, and it was done. It added them rings in to kind of help support it. A little too bright. Oh, isn't it cool? And I just noticed, I touched it just a second ago. It's already loose. This big stuff actually, I think because when this bed cools down, it contracts and it pops itself right off. Look at this. Wow, this is awesome. This might be the best one yet. Did anybody notice a mistake that I made while I was designing it? Because I did. I screwed something up. So toward the beginning of the video, I had a cylinder in here, a cutout cylinder, to cut this tube hollow. And I was too busy talking and stuff, and I didn't align it. I didn't align it inside of here. So, and I cut this out anyway with it not aligned. So actually some of these bars are thick on one side, and over here they're actually thinner. They're kind of thin. But by the time I noticed, I was already 24 hours into the print. This was like a 48-hour print. So that was my only mistake that I had to confess, or see if any of you guys noticed. Okay, here, let's check our lid. While I was waiting on my other printer, on the little printer, I printed the lid and handle in black. Oh yeah, we got lid. It fits good enough. And then, moment of truth, let's see if these little things pop in. Uh-oh. I don't know. Do I have to? I could always sand them. Hey. Oh, it's so close. What? Wait, that doesn't make sense. One of them went in. This one went in. So why wouldn't... Is there something in the way? Let me shave this one down a tiny bit. I'll be right back. Wow. There we go. Wow, that's not coming out. Wow, look at that. Oops, can you see it? Oh yeah, that's not coming out. That's sturdy. Here, let me tilt this up a little bit. Wow, this is so cool. Look at... Oh gosh, let's take this outside and put some sunflower seeds in it and see how it holds the seeds. All right, this is exciting. Okay, we got her outside. Look at how cool this is. Okay, bend that down. Pop this off. And let's see how it holds the seeds. Yeah. Oops, not too much. Okay, let me see how easy they fell out. Oh, they don't. Good. Okay, hold on one second. There, let me clear off the ones that I spilled. Let's put the lid on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, because the seeds are actually pretty small, so they definitely fit through. So the birds, see how there's already ones falling out? See? Yeah, look. So the birds can just, the birds are going to love that. They're going to pick in here, and they'll be able to reach in and grab them out. Because they're already falling out when I shake it. See, look. I can even grab one out. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, we don't really start feeding the birds until a little closer to winter, but I'm going to hang this up and take a picture of it. And I want to get this video posted for you guys. So we'll have to do an update maybe when we make another bird feeder. And I'll give some video footage of birds on this one because I know they're going to come to this because birds absolutely love sunflowers. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. This was part 10, so I can finally launch the channel. That's why I'm in a hurry to get this one done, and it took 2 days to print. So I'm going to launch the channel, and as long as I start gaining some views and a few subscribers, I'm going to keep making videos for you guys every day or two. So, all right, thanks for watching. I'll post a picture of what it looks like hanging up. We'll see you guys on the next one.